What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing where we stand with this new brand launch. Now, I did sneak peek a few weeks ago that I was launching a new brand in the dog niche, and today we're going to be covering what the first 3 weeks has been like. Now, I'm going to leave all the boring stuff, not really, but the fulfillment and the production and learning embroidery and all that stuff to the side right now. And we're just going to dive into the actual metrics of where we are. Okay, so just a quick recap of the following video. We got our custom hang tags, custom poly bags, our custom inserts, package inserts like a thank you card, something like this. Also, like the freebies we're putting inside of there as well. We got a keychain and some stickers. All right, so that's what we're working with so far. We went ahead and went on Bilio and we ordered 5 15-second videos to use for ads. And we're just getting those back now. So I only really launched one of those ads yesterday. But so far we got one sale from it and it already ROI'd on that one video in particular. It was $59 and we got a sale for $120. So we already ROI'd on that initial Bilio investment to have a content creator create some unboxing videos for us, for her as well as her animals. So it's been pretty cool. Also, we had one customer that ordered 3, so we had an AOV on that order of 360, and then we also had one woman come back and buy, after she received her first order, came back and bought 2 more items from us. So already having 2 customers that spent $360 on our store is absolutely huge, but I want to dive into the data here and what we've kind of learned so far. It's a brand new niche for me. Getting into it, brand new brand, new pixel, new ad account, new everything essentially, right? So we had no data going to Facebook. And because we are in the dog niche, I also wanted to target an interest just to kind of show you, again, a broader dog interest like dog breeds. You'll see that in the ad account here in a second. But it got no sales. I got 1 sale, I think, but overall it kind of had no return on it. And broad's what's working best for, again, this brand new brand with no customer data, had 0 following on Instagram, 0 Facebook followers, no TikTok, anything yet. We're not running ads there. We're kind of building that momentum up. But yeah, let's dive into the data here and take a look. So as you'll see, this brand had no sales up until the 29th. All right, 360 on day 1. So that's 3 orders on day 1, starting from ads, and then we kind of trickle down here. Some days have no sales, some days have some pretty good sales, and our highest sales day actually was on April 16th, so just 3 days ago. We had $720 in 1 day. Okay, that's 5 items sold in 1 day. Okay, so all that is really just amazing. Honestly, like to have these sales coming in with no organic, like no nothing, no reviews, no testimonials. These are people that are like literally just seeing the brand, loving it, and then making a purchase decision right away on day 1, which is really kind of cool to see. As obviously we build up our website, we kind of get into Google Optimize and start split testing different things. We'll get, a higher conversion rate. So right now, again, total sales is 2609. This AOV says 104. That's just because we did have 5 of these total sales. So 5 of the total 26 sales were actually those that we sent out to the Bilio content creators. So we actually have 21 total sales, which is amazing. And yeah, we're getting sales coming in, which is great. So we have a conversion rate right now is a 1%. Okay, our add to cart ratio is a 2.16. If you watch the channel, you know that I aim for a 10% add to cart ratio, which leads to a 5% reach checkout and then 2.5% conversion rate. But right now, again, without any of that social proof from other buyers on the website and no reviews, it's really tough to get a good add to cart ratio here. All right. Also, our price point's $120 a pop, so that's gonna the bounce rate's going to be higher on a product with this kind of this price point, just due to the fact that it's $120 and not something that's only $20 or $30, right? This is a full day of work or 2 days of work for minimum wage employees, so we understand that. So as we build momentum, as we get testimonials, UGC, better content, better website elements that helps garner a higher add to cart ratio, this number will grow over time. But again, We did $2,609 in sales. Actually, we did a little more of this. We did have a refund. We couldn't make it work with the customer and what her needs were, so we ended up refunding that. So we actually had 22 orders, one being refunded. So our total sales so far for 3 weeks into this brand new brand is $2,609. We got about 2,500 sessions on the store. Returning customer rate, again, we had one person come back and buy 2 more things. Actually, 2 returning customers, which is great. AOV sitting here looking nice. Now, when it comes to the conversion rate, I talked about the app Vitals. Okay, so the Vitals app essentially is a 30-in-1 app. Okay, we use it right now for reviews, as well as the visitor replays, and then the messenger bot. So people can send us a message right on our website, hits us in our Instagram or Facebook DM, Meta Messenger, and we can respond back and forth with them. Okay, so those are the 3 things I'm using out of all 30 things that it does. But what's really important is those visitor replays. Okay, we noticed that because we had different variants on the site that they can click through, and how the image carousel on the actual product page was performing, people weren't getting what they needed. So we quickly took some lifestyle images, mixed them in there, played with some of the variant photos, and then all of a sudden, boom, sales started coming in right away, and increasing our conversion rate. Okay, so it's still really low. It's only at 1%, as you saw here. But yeah, overall, we're really excited. This is, getting sales in the first 3 weeks, especially $2,600. I think it's a pretty good accomplishment for, again, starting brand new and fresh. Now, if we dive into Triple Whale here, we'll see what we were running. So like I said, we are running tests. Each ad set has 1 ad in it, or 2 ads in it rather, 2 identical ads in each ad set, and these are running at $20 a day. Okay, so nothing crazy here. I usually say take your AOV, divide it by 3, and start there. But because, again, this is a brand new brand, I just wanted to put a lot of stuff out there to see what sticks. We started these off at $20 a day, and you'll see some of the top performers here. This is a brand new ad, so it's only got 1 day of data. This is actually the Billio video I had. It has a 4x return on it. So again, for $30 in ad spend and $60 for the actual video, we've already made our money back on that initial investment. And you'll see here the broad is just taking charge. Like the dog breeds, again, we're in the dog niche for this brand. The dog breeds only got 1 sale of all the dog breed campaigns we ran. So Facebook is doing a better job using broad targeting, finding dog owners, as opposed to just using an interest like dog breeds. And what's really cool about this is you'll see broad has a $10 CPM, $9, $13, $10, right? It's between, on average, it's probably around $10, right? Whereas dog breeds is 15. We got some 10s down here. What are the ones at? 13. So it's a little bit higher targeting with interest, as we know, right? $14. I think the average for the dog breeds was like $12 or $13. All right. And then we want to look at also cost per click. So, right now we're getting stable. When this first started out, we're paying like $5 a click for some of these things. So again, if you're looking at day 1 data, $5 a click, you're going to kill all of your ad sets and ads. Don't do that, because the algorithm is trying to find who your buyer is. And if you have no data on a brand new pixel and a brand new ad account, a brand new events manager, all that stuff, you really need to give it some time and some spend to navigate all the users of Facebook and find your actual buyer. So this will get better over time. But yeah, I mean, some of these 0.55 click-through rate, right? These are only getting better over time as we're running more. All right. So again, broad's the way to go. New pixel, new brand, new social media accounts, no followings whatsoever. Broad's working better than something like dog breeds, which is the actual interest. So if you're not using broad yet, I highly suggest using broad, because we're having success with it. I would never tell you to do something that I'm not currently doing. So yeah, I think we can cut this video short. Yeah, the one thing I'll say is so far we have our post-purchase email sequence leading into the expectations of the customer. When are they going to get their product? What's shipping like? Who's the people behind the brand? All that kind of stuff. We're really building brand rapport, letting them know who we are. We're a small business. And then also looking at the Vitals app, crucial not only for reviews, but also those website session replays, so we can actually see what people are doing. And we identified immediately that 98% of our traffic was not leaving the product page. They were scrolling through all the images, trying to click on variants and looking at the price, and then bouncing. Once we changed the image carousel with some mixture of lifestyle photos and some product photos, just standard product photos with like a white background. We noticed that the added cart ratio went up and we started converting people that were visiting the website. So again, super important to see what these visitors of your website are doing, how they're operating on your website, how they're behaving on the website, and seeing where they're getting caught up. And removing those elements or changing those elements around to get a better result for you, the store owner. All right. So what else is there? I think that's really going to cover today's video. I think our first month into this thing, being at the sales that we're currently at 2,600, I think that's something that is no joke. I think we validated our product relatively quickly. So yeah, we're just going to keep on pushing this thing. We have new reviews coming in for all the sales. We had about 10 orders that went out last week. So we're waiting for reviews from those. We're incentivizing those reviews in our email, as well as a thank you card that we put inside of each package, which is awesome. And then, that should, the more reviews, the better on your website, the more UGC we get, our customer photos, the more those photos look like they were taken on someone's phone and they're on your timeline. It's not going to disrupt them too much. They're not going to say, this screams like it's an ad and they're going to like just keep scrolling by it, right? You want it the feel of your creative and copy should really blend in with what they're seeing organically on their social media channels. So I highly suggest getting UGC as much as possible. We did do, a photo shoot and gave out 4 or 5 different samples to friends and family within this niche. We had them take some photos as well that we're running as ads. And those are outperforming anything that we kind of overly produce with this nice camera that I have here and some lighting and all that other stuff. All right. So, that's really going to cover it for this video. Stay tuned for the next video. I also got this really cool thing, the Shopify counter. All right. So this is kind of like I think it's pretty cool, but I'm an e-com nerd. So let's see what you guys think. So it's a little counter right here. As you can see, these are all different number spots, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this can, this will bring us into the millions. This will read 9,999,000. My goal for this brand is 10 million in the next 3 to 5 years. So once this thing hits 10 million, I'll have to get one with more, more comma clubs, if you will. But yeah, super excited to get this thing set up. I'm going to put it in the background as well so you guys can keep up to date with the live sales of this brand new brand launch and keep the ball moving. All right. So yeah, some people get like the one that has only 5, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to track, we're trying to track millions here, baby. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in the 100,000-aires. We're trying to be millionaires up in this, right? The $1 million brand. So really excited to plug this in and play with it. And that'll be all for today's video. Stay tuned for the next one. Hopefully we'll have $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 in sales. Who knows? As we get all these reviews coming in and UGC and the word starts to spread organically. Until then, keep on pushing. Always be testing your ad account. If you're not using Broad yet, use Broad. If you're not using Hotjar, Vitals, or Lucky Orange to record your user activity on the website, I highly suggest doing that. Post-purchase emails, incentivize them to come back, leave a review. Also, photo reviews, videos of them using the product and loving the product. And keep on pushing, keep on growing. We'll see you on the next video. That's all for today. Peace.